man. We're live.
Yeah.
The global warming alarm is dressed up as science.
You might have to sacrifice,
But it's not science.
and change your surroundings. Prepare to sacrifice.
It's propaganda.
I love to party with the New World Order. What's his name? Kissinger? That's my man. Brzezinski? He got the plan. Rockefeller? Keeping Manhattan vibrant. Are you familiar with some of these names I say? They've been controlling your life all over. I've been studying these creatures who've been working for a long time. Lurking in the shadows and they working for the wrong kind. Never in my travels have I come across the more crime-ridden gaggle of jokers. Now this could be the all-time. They love to blast girders, torture sheep and ass herders. Steal a couple trillion, man, I'm telling you, they class burglars. No doubt could be cast about them, see that as unheard of. They got away with robbery, racketeering, and mass murder. This world is going up in flames, and nobody wants to take the blame. Continue to let these people rule, and I promise you, your climate's gonna change. Your climate's gonna change. Yeah. The banksters got all your servants on the tape. They pose as altruists with all the apple pies they pay. I sympathize with all the folks who aren't aware, and all of the sheeple that I meet in the street and try to speak sense to who do not care. Cause they watch CNN and Fox and they think that it's all a game, but they don't understand that's Pentagon run. Their climate's gonna change. This world is going up in flames, and nobody wants to take the blame. If you continue to help perpetuate this game, I promise you, your climate's gonna change. You comfortable? Your climate's gonna change. Ready for your carbon credits? Obamanoids?
You can't say that CO2 will dry a planet. It certainly never did in the past.
They've just been told lies. That's what it comes down to.
I've been analyzing this, they keep spraying in the air. People walking around in a daze unaware. There's nothing left in their memories to compare. The deep blue azure skies that used to be there. Look up, and you'll see what I say. The hideous plans to alter your DNA. You were just a slave, let's get that out the way. But that all can stop if you cease to obey. If you believe that you can slip right through the cracks, homie, you just haven't been examining the facts. I know you think it's cool to sit back and relax. Now your breath they poison, soon your breath they'll tax. American soldiers are training to take you under as they guard the very heroin that's got them hooked in record numbers. The machine is infallible, it never blunders. CIA #1 smack dealer if you ever wonder. Ask my homie Gemini, Senor Paul. You better school him. 9/11 was an inside job. 9/11 was an inside job. 9/11 was an inside job. 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 This world is going up in flames, and nobody wants to take the blame. Continue to let these people rule, and I promise you, your climate's gonna change. Your climate's gonna change.
That's sad to see.
We are in process of developing a whole series of techniques which will enable the controlling oligarchy, have always existed and presumably always will exist, to get people actually to love their servitude. This seems to me the ultimate in malevolent revolution, shall we say.
Oh, that was fun.
This is the problem. This is the problem.
What are you doing?
This battery's a piece of shit. That's the problem.
What's the problem for?
It's not a problem for something. It just is a problem. You got to figure out
the
what
problem?
No, what it is it's a jacked up thing where it only charges the battery. It won't let you use it unless the battery's charged. So you can sit there and plug it into your thing and it'll charge it up, but it just uses the battery. So when it stays plugged into your computer, instead of just using the power from the computer,
And then somebody gets muted. Yep.
fucking set burned out. We're not going to do anything now. I guess sit here and twiddle our thumbs.
Twiddle your thumbs. Why would you do that?
It's the only thing I can do. Everything else is fucking bullshit. Anyway, I have to replace the battery because obviously the battery doesn't charge anymore. Or it charges, but it doesn't charge through there. Somehow it's not fucking charging right. I don't understand it. But the only thing that makes the thing work is if I plug 4.7 volts into that little wire right there, into that little prong. Like I said, I have to figure out a way to get that voltage to go in there to where it thinks it's a battery that's just fully charged, and it just works all the time. Because I don't want it to be rechargeable. I just wanted a fucking thing that sits on the thing and plugs in the computer and works. I didn't need some, you know what I mean? But because of this fucking battery problem, I can't get the fucker to work. So it's like, it won't charge, it won't turn on, it doesn't do shit. See, look, I'll plug it back in, and then I'll show you that it doesn't work when I plug it back in.
Okay.
Just like this. Put the battery back in here. There's no reason why it's not charged up because it was plugged in for a long time. So let's plug it in. Plugged in. See? Push the power button. Nothing. Light, no nothing. See? No power.
Brand new battery.
Look at this blink. Look, now it's working again. I'll be damned. Fucking thing. See what I mean? I take it apart, it works. I put it back together, it fucking breaks. Can't imagine that. Every time, that's what's happened. Every time that this thing's broken, I take it apart and it starts working again.
We have a word for that, dude. It's called Murphy's Law.
It's called stupid. And maybe I don't drop all the fucking parts of it. Don't freak out, cat. It's all good.
Don't freak the cat out, whatever you do.
Okay.
I thought we would pop over to Discord. You want to do it?
Sure, let's do that.
You ever be in the politics server? Just see what's going on.
Oh, like I care, but no. Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah. Let's see what's going on, even though I don't give a shit.
I was over there earlier. We were having some pretty good conversations.
Oh, yeah, you do, until some jackass comes in there and pisses me off, and then I have to leave. So.
Ooh. They have jackasses over there? I don't know if I can get into the
dumb fuck over there.
If I can share Discord, though, how do I get to Discord?
I don't want to go over there. You don't have to share it. I don't need to hear it. You can turn it on and watch it on that, but I don't give a shit.
We can't watch it. You go into the Discord server.
Yeah, you can go in there and talk and look or watch or whatever. You can see if anybody shows themselves. But I'm just saying.
But I still know how to share it on Restream. Let's see if I go in there, if I can share it, but I don't know if I can. Let me pop over there for a second and see. I'm going to mute.
Not working. You see the light? That was not working. I swear to God, it was not working.
When I go see if I get into Discord, I'll play a Jim Anus.
You play a Jim Anus?
Yeah, he's got lots of Jim Anuses, man.
Nice, Jim Anus.
He put out a new one like an hour ago, actually.
Did he really? Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jim.
He's good like that.
My fat ass. Look at that fat ass belly. Fat ass belly.
Are you saying you're fat? Is that what you're saying?
Well, we want that. I don't know. My wife does, I guess. You don't want it, but
we got Jupiter. Holy crap. Man got Jupiter on film.
Jupiter? Why do we got to go to Jupiter?
Jupiter? Yeah. Jupiter's a good place to go.
Jupiter isn't important, dude.
Jupiter's a light in the sky, dude.
What difference does it make if it's a Jupiter? Why does it matter if it's a Jupiter?
I don't know.
Jupiter. Isn't that what you said?
Jupiters. Is that what you said?
You said Jupiter, did you not? You didn't say Jupiter. You said Jupiter.
Yeah, Jupiter. We're gonna look at the middle of the ball of wax, and we're gonna get to the whole outside of the ball of wax in Fairy Tale Land.
The
Right, here
whole outside of it. Okay. All right. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's try.
But that's gonna be halfway through. I'm gonna throw that in the whole ball of wax at you.
Let's go halfway. Okay, I got it. Got it. Halfway through. Not now.
Make sure you're prepared to catch that ball. Okay.
There to catch that ball, man. There. You ready?
Yeah, I'm playing him, and I'm gonna hop over and see if I can broadcast the Discord.
So what? Oh, did it here? Did it here? Oh, right there. Oh, that was okay. I was pretty sure. I'm almost done with here. You're gonna regret that for a minute. I'll tell you that.
That's pretty bright. Nice catch.
You're pretty good.
For a P900, that's decent. Telling you.
What's the play? Yeah, he's fucking. Hi. Now it's not working? What the fuck? Now it's working. Can you hear me? Hello? How come I can hear myself but you can't hear me? What the fuck is going on? I don't get it. It's connected for audio, dude. It says right there it's connected. I hear myself talking. What the fuck is going on? Why can't you hear me? I don't get it. I mean, it's just
Testing. Testing 1, 2. Can you guys hear me out there? Testing. Testing 1, 2. Okay, we're good. I got it working again. We're all good. Just going in and out of Discord, it defaulted my voice meter, so that was messed up. Yeah, I said testing 1, 2. I hope. Yeah. Hey, Paul, how you doing? Ryan, can you say anything? No. Good vibrations. Oh, has anybody seen this yet? Let's see if I can find it. Oh, there it is. Okay, got it. I thought this was cute. What do you think? Pretty, huh? Can you guys see that, or can I make it bigger? Let's see. Nope, that's as big as it gets. I thought it'd be a good set to get for Christmas. I don't know if the cookie's back or not. Nope. I'm all by myself. He'll be back in a second. There he is.
you hear me now?
Dude, you can hear you the whole time. My mic got killed.
Could not hear you, jackass. Did you not understand that? I could not hear you.
I know my mic died because when it went to Discord, it defaulted the voice meter and took this mic off.
Oh, great. That would explain why I was confused for nothing. Thank you.
Yeah, you were.
Thanks a lot, buddy.
Did you see the gift set? Here, I'll show
Nope.
it to you again.
I don't need to see.
Check it out.
I just got done eating some Italian sausage with fennel and beef ravioli. That sounds good.
Nice. Did you eat Whoppers earlier? What the hell? So what do you think of that?
Oh, it's just.
Alan Nordstrand got that put together, I think. I thought it was kind of cool. I can't get
What
it.
does that say? Neurotic? Niarctic?
Yeah, Antarctic Nights.
Antarctic Nights.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. You can really
That's
hear me.
beautiful.
You really
I can hear you.
Really hear me now? You really hear me? Am I loud enough for you? That's good. See, now I can do
No, I didn't see it. Did you see the AI video that he made?
The what?
The is it Alan Nordstrand or is it Eddie Banjo that made it?
I don't fucking know. I don't know what
Oh,
Hey, what?
he posted it. Let's see. I'll take a look at it. Nice. This looks like it's going to be fun. Oh, it's
I can't
it's
see it, though.
Eddie Banjo. Hold on.
You
I know. I
can't
got to
see
get it
Eddie
on
Van
stream.
Joe because you're not showing it to us.
No kidding, really.
Why does it
Thanks.
take so long? Russian?
Well, I had to open it up and now I got to share it. So relax.
I gotta open it up and I gotta share it. Keep it in the ass.
This is called a short story, The Bribe.
What about do you get there with a short bus?
Well, you can get there on a short bus. You can ride a bike or a skateboard, or you could take a moped. I don't know.
Check it.
You could probably walk, hitchhike.
As long as you're gonna be
You
there,
can-
Roger.
You can play. You can. Yeah, I'm going to be there. All right. Here he goes. Nothing.
That
Hello, everyone. My name's Nathan A. Visor. Most people just call me Nate.
Nathan,
I'll be your
advisor.
narrator in a series of studies called Biblical Principles and how they apply to us today to look at what's going on around us. So follow along as we show there truly is nothing new under the sun, as Ecclesiastes tells us. The guards, with trembling hearts, not to confess, but to conspire. As the coins clinked on the table, the truth was buried beneath the silver. The elders did not seek answers, but they crafted them. A bribe was offered, a lie was bought, and a story was sold.
That looks like Will Duffy
Power
there. doesn't
protected itself not with swords, but
Yep.
with deception.
Take the money. Take the money.
it? Money.
666 shekels and 33 copper coins.
oh wow.
Trust
There's
me,
Sharon.
no one will ever know you are lying. My father taught me, and I am an expert.
You're just a stand-up guy, and I was always with you, even when people thought I was about the truth. Are you with me on this? What's it? You can keep pretending you are one of them, so we have an inside man.
Yeah, for sure, brother. I can say I don't vape and I was sleeping when they took it.
Some things never change.
You're
The
sleeping under the
rulers still
table.
protect their power with lies, hiding truth in the shadows, spinning stories through the media of the day. Misinformation is their weapon, and the
Dude,
truth
bro.
tellers, they are branded as deceivers. They accuse others of the very thing they are guilty of. The game is old, but it's still being played. Just think, if they would have had cell phones and social media during the time of Christ, how would they have used that to help cover up the resurrection?
What makes you think they didn't?
I'll tell you what they would have done. They would have had their paid fact checkers and their warning labels stamped across every truth.
Christ's resurrection.
They would have gathered together all their organized resistance, all the podcasters of the day that they have on their payroll. They would have proclaimed that the story of Christ is nothing but a hoax, misinformation,
Joe
all the
Rogan.
while telling us to trust the experts and keep faith in the rulers of this world.
Who are you going to believe? Me? Or your own eyes? I am telling you, trust your rulers. They wouldn't lie to you, and neither would I.
As we enter the world known as the Council of Kings, based on Psalms 2, the first thing that we'll notice is the feeling of evil. It does not seem that justice is being represented here.
like it.
Walking into the massive, dimly lit chamber deep beneath the earth, you'll see a glowing round table that casts an eerie reflection across the polished black floor. Figures emerge from the shadows.
Yeah, Masons.
World rulers, high priests of science, and elite influencers, all draped in robes and tailored suits. A hush falls over the room as a central figure, an aged king with cold eyes, stands to speak.
He will not go away. We've tried blood, we've tried silence, but his name spreads like fire, unstoppable.
The high priest of science stands up.
I just got to point that out. Did you see what Jim Anus just posted?
What did he do?
Oh,
What did Jim Hayes do? What did Jim Hayes do?
He said, "Village bicycle sold separately."
Nice. Whatever that means. I don't know what that means, but
No, neither do I. I have no idea what that means at all.
And adds to the king's words.
We killed him and as many of his followers as we could, but their movement only multiplied.
the bastards keep.
A king known not only for his shrewdness, but his cunning stood up next.
Their faith is forged in death. We've made martyrs, not minions. Then let's stop swinging swords and start planting seeds.
Well, if you're like Jared, you're
The
swinging
high
something
priest
else.
stood up again to give more details to explain how the plan will work.
It's infiltration, not opposition. We reshape the young before they ever hear his name. A system of learning, but not truth. Educate, controlled curriculum. Repetition, indoctrination.
Don't forget the
Make them think
Christ.
they're free thinkers, while we write their thoughts. And their new god? Helio, the sun, the blazing center. Let us
That bicycle
crown a
is
new
sold only at
gospel.
Walmart.
Heliocentrism.
The council has their doubts, but they can see the possibilities.
Can we really replace the creator with a burning ball of fire? Do you think they will fall for such a wild idea?
Yes, and call it science. Wrap it in complex mathematics. Unprovable, untouchable, but unquestionable.
We'll tell them gravity holds it all together, and only the experts can understand the cosmos.
What about the word on the scriptures?
We reduce it to allegory, fairy tales, a crutch for the weak, parables with no power. We teach them that truth lies not in ancient texts, but in outer space. They'll abandon the shepherd for the stars.
What about the Watchers? We have done a good job by forbidding certain writings. However, what shall we tell the sheep about?
They'll be called aliens, messengers from the galaxies we invented. We'll say they planted mankind and now return to guide us.
As this message comes to an end, keep in mind it might seem a little out there, but it's so important that you study these things to see if they're so. If the so-called aliens are really demons, it's imperative that you know what you're dealing with. Don't be deceived, for God's warned us that even the elect might be deceived.
We placed you here long ago. Watched you, and now the time has come to return. Not to rule you, but to help you remember who you are.
And who you are. That was a decent little video he made there, wasn't it?
That was pretty damn well, shit.
All right, calm your taters, boy. You got taters in there? So you got the mic working now, huh? Nice.
No. For now.
For now? Until you unplug it again? Hey, Luke, how's it
you
going?
fucking dumbass motherfucker. Stupid ass.
If I could censor the show, I would, but yeah.
Fuck out of here, man. That's a big fucking battery, huh?
This is made on location, by the way.
Big
It's filmed on location, too.
About to get zapped by this fucking giant battery. Fucking piece of shit.
This is as real as it gets.
Won't charge. Piece of shit. It will, you.
Hey, Luke, how you doing tonight, man?
It's Puke. Puke's here.
Not, his name's not Puke. It's Luke.
Yeah, it is. If I say it's Puke, it's Puke.
His
I
real
make
name's
the rules.
Matthew.
I make the
It's
fucking
not-
rules around here. Why does he call himself Luke then?
It's for the Bible verse, dude. Jesus freaking Christ. Luke 23:43. You ever read
It's
it?
a different Luke.
No, it's not.
I don't know my Lukes. Now. I thought you were talking about not Luke.
That guy. That Luke.
That Luke.
Yeah.
Which Luke? Where? I don't see it. Oh, there he is. Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were talking
Glad you
about the
pay
other dude.
attention.
What's the name?
What
of
other
What's his
dude?
name? I don't know. The other guy.
The other guy named Luke.
Who's this guy?
Yeah.
What's his
That's
name?
Scott, dude.
Scott. That's it.
Yeah.
Scott. Same thing. Same difference. It's all the same.
Scott and Luke, that all sounds
Scott,
the same
Luke,
to me.
Same. Yeah. it's
Yeah.
fucking same.
Screw it, man.
Screw it. It's all the same.
Yeah. Just whatever happens inside Ryan's head, it's working for here.
That's right. Whatever works for today to get Ryan through. Yes. That's all that matters.
Amen, brother.
We all just have to get through the day. And then someday when the days are over, I'll be regretting all this stupid shit.
Days are over? I don't know.
There
I
will
think
be days.
on a new Earth, there's going to be days on it too, probably. What do you think?
A new molten sodium.
Yeah,
Wow.
I just want to go back over this because this is the core of it all. This is the spinning ball of wax. This is how they test the molten iron core in the Earth.
What?
This is as close as they can get to it.
Why do I need to check my phone? Oh my god, I'm supposed to check my phone. God, I better
Well,
check
you
my
better
phone.
get on that, buddy.
Better check my fucking phone. God damn it! What the fuck does she need now?
Well, you should better check the phone and find out what she needs.
I don't see no fucking nothing on here.
Man, neither do I. I don't see shit on there.
She wants me to go to the store now.
Now?
Yeah, typical. As soon as I get online, she wants me to go somewhere.
What do you need at the store, you say?
What's a bicycle for? I thought
What?
bicycle, I thought meant that you were gay. You ride a bicycle. Because you're bi. You get it? You do
Yeah, I
men
get
and
that,
women.
but that's not necessarily just gay.
Bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. So gay.
So, do you need to go to the store right now, Ryan?
Yes,
That's what
I
wanna
do.
know.
I actually do. She wants cough drops now. She doesn't want to wait till later. She wants them now.
You don't
She's a
keep
woman.
any on hand?
No, jackass. They go bad after a couple of years. So no, we don't keep them on hand. Normally, I
Don't wait.
them.
Unless you got a sore throat. Yeah. Well, you better get on it. I'll
Yeah,
go
I
over
better
the
get
molten
going.
iron core while you're gone.
Well, fuck me.
Well, enjoy your trip. It's not that far to go to the store, is it? How far do you got to go?
You want to go to Snow?
You got to walk 500 miles?
Ryan B? Who's Ryan B? I don't know who Ryan B is.
I have no
fucking
idea
Ryan
who Ryan B is.
I'm the only
I know Ryan. You are right now, yeah. Hey, Jeff, how you doing tonight, man?
Hi, Jeff Cassett.
Hey, Snyder's in. Hey, Snyder.
I'm not so tired.
Well, the
My wife's
cookie's
just
going to
gonna
take
keep
off on us now. He's got to
No,
go
I'm
to the
not
cough
going to
drops.
leave. I'm just going to switch back to the phone, which just means
Okay.
that I'll just not get a good signal and I keep cutting you out. That's the way it is.
Well,
That's the way it
you
works.
don't have far to go, man. Like I can go to a store in like 5 minutes where I'm at.
I'm going to join the
And
stream
it's-
over here. We're going to have two streams join.
Oh, yeah.
So join me in.
By the way,
ready
Walmart
for
is closed here, so it's going to be closing there soon. So let's see what they can. Oh, somebody else is coming in. Let's see.
Hey,
Hey, it's a Ryan S. Look at it. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of one of you. Yeah, there you go. Then now the other one. There you go, Ryan. You're all good. Speak to me, Ryan. Speak to me. I couldn't handle it much longer. Two of them, man. Anyways, over to the molten iron core, or what they propose as a molten iron core, which has no magnetic properties to it whatsoever. You'll see that in a minute if you haven't seen this video. It's cute.
What I said was, here I come to save the day.
Oh,
safety diagnostic to
Yeah,
make sure that we're well controlled.
Yeah, we missed that part. Sorry. Are you Mighty Mouse? Mighty Mouse is awesome. All right, I'm going to play it. Professor Dan Lathrop, or whatever that is. But he looks like he's really in the know. He really knows his fears.
Controlled.
Thermometry.
Thermometry.
What, if it gets too hot, you're in trouble, or?
Sodium expands when it heats. The vessel has a certain volume. There's a temperature above which it's over full. And it's better not to be over full.
What temperature is that?
I think it's around 130 degrees.
Have you ever been close?
No.
Wow.
No, because our thermometries we have thermometry and backup thermometry and backup to the backup thermometry.
Yeah, let's back up for a second. I got to say something. That whole idea is stupid. If you can't even get it to temperature, how are you going to replicate the iron core of the Earth? That's nonsense. That's all I got to say about that. It's just stupid. And I lost the whole fucking thing. That pissed me off. Let's see. That's the first step that they messed up in. And I got to, see. I lost it. I did. It completely got shut down. That means I got to look for it again. I had it. Give me a second. I'll get back to her. And there it is. Got it. All right, we're back in business.
Punch that motherfucker out. Go ahead. Go get him, Dave. Sick him. Sick him, Dave.
Is Dave with you too? You drug him along?
Huh?
You drug
No,
Dave
he's not
along
going
with
with
you?
me. I'm gonna take my scooter. Right now I'm gonna check and see if this. Wait,
You better get to Walmart. They close in like 5 minutes, dude. Hurry
I'm
up.
going to Walmart. I'm in the corner of the street.
Okay. Gonna spend $10 on a pack of Halls, aren't you?
Yeah, $10 probably. It's probably what it cost me at 7-Eleven. But
That's what I'm
I'll
saying.
go to Arco though. Maybe they'll have them.
They'll have a $2 special on stale cough drops. Yeah.
Explain, what is this thing?
What is
This is a 3-meter sphere of molten sodium. That is 12.5 tons of hot liquid metal, designed to spin at up to 4 revolutions per second.
3.95 Earth.
And at that rate,
And that's
the
not
outer
even the
surface
scale.
of the sphere is moving at over 130 kilometers an hour.
Yeah,
That's
you-
over 80 miles per hour. And basically,
Nowhere near the
it's
speed of the Earth,
representing
either.
the Earth. What they're trying to do is find out how the Earth's magnetic field is generated. Some of the first scientists to study this, starting with William Gilbert in 1600, proposed that the Earth was a
William
huge
Gilbert.
permanent magnet. Now today we know that the inner core of the Earth is solid and it's mostly made up of iron and nickel, which are ferromagnetic elements. However,
Here's the question: how did they get there?
Ferromagnetic. What's talking to you?
They hopped in there, drillable, submergible, and went to the bottom of the ocean and dug under all that pressure and got to the core and like voila, molten iron and nickel.
However, the temperature of the inner
shit.
core is nearly 6,000 Kelvin, which is way above their Curie temperatures, and so there is no way that they could maintain a permanent magnetic field. The same is true of the solid mantle of the Earth. Much of it is way too hot for permanent magnets, which leaves only the liquid metal outer core as the place where Earth's magnetic fields could be generated. And this is what is modeled by the 3-meter spinning sphere of molten sodium.
It needs to be as large as practicable.
Oh.
It needs to be as high speed as practicable. And we use liquid sodium because it's the
Hey,
best
Ryan,
electric
mute yourself,
conductor
quick.
of any
We got a
liquid.
visitor.
So that has the downsides of being hazardous and flammable, but the failure would be modestly catastrophic.
Hello, hello.
Hey, hello, DJ. How you doing, man?
Hi. Yo, Ryan. Hi.
Ryan, say hi. You got a
Say hi,
DJ below
Ryan.
you. Hi. Come on, Ryan. Hi.
I'm watching. I'm watching.
He just got outside. He's going to the store.
I'm making a snack at the same time.
Nice. Ryan. And we can see your
I'm busy
mug.
now. Cool.
And hi, chat.
You haven't put out any new videos lately, have you, Mr. DJ?
What did you say?
You haven't made any new videos lately, have you?
I have one in Premiere,
Nice.
like for tomorrow, and but the people only have not the notification. I think it's 30 minutes or 1 hour before, but it's not like a live. You have to go on my channel to see that I have a premiere coming. When you do a live stream,
Your premiere's like later today, isn't it?
when you do a live stream, you it go on the feed. However, maybe you did see on the feed, but me, I don't see on my feed my own video. So whatever. But yeah, tomorrow at 2 p.m.
Nice. Can you give us any hints? Come on. Anything.
It's not a techno song.
Okay, cool.
Oh, cool.
It's not electronic. It's like it's traditional music.
Okay.
Medieval traditional music. It's the first time I do it one, but I got the idea because I have an idea in my head of people helping each other in the little house and dancing around a fire. And then I saw in my head like people in the medieval epoch all having fun and okay, so I made a song, I made the image, but it started with the image in my head.
Huh. That's where it usually starts for me too. This reminds me of something that a friend of mine did a while back. It's called Indigo Children. You ever heard of it?
No.
You might like it.
What? But the video tomorrow, like the premiere, it's not a music video. The music video I make that people like, it's one time a month, every new moon. So the next new moon is the 27th, because it takes times to make, and I can't do one a week. So I take ID from everywhere. Like, so with 1 month, it's better, you know. I don't force myself. They come here and there. I take note, and so yeah, it's just like a mini animation video. Every week or 2 week, I make a MIDI video. So it's a song or a lyrics song, but it's not a music video. But
I got you. Yeah.
Because I have a lot of songs. I have maybe like 10 songs here that I'd never post. So, and I never gonna post. But I don't know. It's because it's song that will match with a video clip, like in real life. And maybe one day, maybe. I did 1 or 2 times in real life in Punta Cana. Jesus is my savior with my mask.
Yeah.
But all
right.
my other video are AI. So yeah, you can play the video. I'm very interesting.
Well, it won't be premiered until tomorrow, right? So,
Oh yeah, it's gonna play tomorrow at 2.
Last night it was 18 hours away. It should be here now, isn't it?
he can't hear you, dude. You're like so muffled.
I'm
Say it again. You just are.
What do you mean I'm muffled? What?
Okay, we can hear you kind of now, Monster. But you were saying it was supposed to be 18 hours from yesterday or something. I think that's what he said.
Well, yeah, last night it said 18 hours ago he released it. At least I thought.
Oh, he released it already. I didn't know it's released.
No, it's released, but it's a premiere for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it is tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's I don't know the hour. I have to.
Tell us what it is your time and we can figure it out.
I was gonna play DJ a song. Tell me if you like this one. It's kind of traditional Western but it tells a story more so than just a song. It's kind of like that. That's what you're saying, right?
It's
Yeah,
in
I'll show you
13
what-
minutes, 13 hour.
13 hours. Okay, cool. Oh, tell me what you think of this song. I'm going to play it for you.
Okay.
It's called "Mama Said" is the name of this song. So, but it
Said,
tells
Mama
us
said.
it's kind of like his life story.
Mama said every day something.
No, it's more than that, dude. He'll recognize who this is when I start playing it. Here you go.
I'm in the parking lot.
Ooh, nice. This is before AI really got out there. So.
No, wait, well, park over there.
Yo, FE Nation.
Are you there? Nice.
Who's that? What?
FE Nation.
Oh, this is the old chat. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I can't join. I don't know why.
There's Mike Jones and Paul's in there. Hey,
I
FE.
can't comment on the live. I have to pop up YouTube on another tab.
Oh, that sucks. You can't see this?
Yeah, I see it.
I was wondering if you can get that much.
Well, I'm on PC, so I have a big screen. Cool. 4K screen. Yeah, PJ was wondering why I'm having a hard time to download my video or play the video in StreamYard.
I gotcha. Yeah.
It's because of the bit rate. I use more bit rate than usual.
I can use a lot in here and Restream. It's a little easier.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a 2K video. 50 FPS, but the bit rate is not a normal bit rate. It's like maximum bit rate, and you can only do this with the software.
Okay. You can probably share it in Discord a lot easier too.
I don't know.
I think you might be able to.
I have a good machine, but it's been 3 years. Now,
What do you have for a PC?
after 4 or 5 years, I changed. But I keep my machine. The computer is always.
What do you think of it so far? For post AI, this is pretty good animation.
Man, this is like a real put in runaway, so we can paint on it and also do wrong behind. Like it's even maybe like a green screen and the pump behind, because we use green screen with AI also. You know, when I make people dance with me, green screen. And I put the green screen in front of another video, in the, like, space is fake. When I dance, when they all dance, it's a green screen. But yeah, it's all in the mix at the end. You know, it's like a song or a movie. It's at the end. The editor, the guy on the on the video roulette.
All right. I wish I could be there while you're putting these things together. That'd be fun.
It never gonna happen.
It ain't gonna happen.
I'm gonna stream like music. I used to be a DJ with a controller and everything. Before I was a real DJ, but I was a DJ for 2 years on internet, and I stopped when I realized that Earth was flat and God was real, and I delete everything on YouTube and I stopped streaming.
Did you ever get to use real turntables when you DJ'd?
Oh yeah, I start with this. I'm born with mixing at school with the tape cassette with the pitch bend on it. There was like a little roulette. Each tape there was two tape deck with pitch bend each, like on a turntable or a CD, a pitch bend, so I can use the speed of the cassette. And I was mixing cassette to CD to. But yeah, after I play on vinyl for like 5 years. I learn on vinyl, so I can spin on anything.
Nice. Yeah, it takes a little bit of skill to do that, as opposed to what they're doing with the Macs and stuff. I don't think that's
Yeah.
DJing. No.
Yeah, if you
Skrillex, yeah, no.
if you can really sync like perfectly in a second, it's because it's because you're good. Because you need only to use your ears and your brain. That's it. You don't you don't use your eyes, BPM or anything. It's just your brain. It says, "Oh, it's too fast," so you put it down. You go back. Oh, it's too fast again. So, but it's in your brain. You don't look at the BPM or a wave or anything. It's all in your head, and boom.
I got a friend who DJ'd in Detroit for a while. He could work 6 tables at one time.
Oh yeah,
He's
Oh, wow.
fast. I know.
That's a lot of practice. But if you don't use a computer, if it's just turntable,
Just
and
turntables.
oh my god, and there's also guys that use turntable with the software, but they don't like. I don't know. Understand it. They only use the software to put sound on it. You see that it's real. And they scratch and everything. This is really I like that.
Nothing like the skill. Working a volume control and yeah, it takes more talent to do that than it does just pushing the key button.
I used to scratch, but it takes money for the needle of the
Oh yeah.
in the vinyl, like they use fast, and I don't know.
You can't use a diamond needle neither. It tears you.
No, I'm just me. I'm better. Like I used to spin in the club in the after hour in Montreal, Canada, but not scratching. No, I was mixing house music, techno, whatever, trance, psytrance.
Now it sounds like the '90s all over again, dude.
Minimal house in black light and mushroom black light poster in a private rave. Private room, private rave with private woman walking with stuff on the plate. I'm not gonna say.
I don't have to tell me, dude. I already know.
Sorry, but this is the past, long time.
Yeah, we've all been there. we had a club called Pterodactyl back in my hometown, and they had an upstairs industrial mix room with strobe lighting and black lights, and then they'd run 3 DJs a night on the weekends.
Oh, I have to say to you, okay, before you play the video. One time there was a guy. I go there. It was like super big, like I don't know how to explain it. Like an entrepot. It's like a big room. It's like just one room.
Very good.
It's
very good.
Don't pay any attention to him. He's just talking to his friend. I'll
Just
put
the
him on.
DJ.
It's very good.
There's just a DJ and a stage he made just for him, so he can like play in front of nobody to practice. And on the side of him, there was like 10 or 15 computer, and they were all plugged one each other, and it was only to make like some animation and VJ stuff when he was spinning on internet. But there was no stream or anything at that time. Like it was not. It was only on private.
I understand. Yeah.
Private website like Quebec Webcam. It was a place in Quebec. Like people know each other, like a Facebook before Facebook, and you can talk in chat and with the camera. And now there's a DJ, and everyone look at the DJ. So you create a room, everyone go in the room.
You remember MySpace?
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Okay. And me? Yeah. I wonder why he said MySpace. Like, anybody remember MySpace? Yeah, we remember MySpace. That was after my time. But he was talking about a DJ, man. Completely different story. It's random. Don't worry about it. He'll come back.
What are you talking about?
What
are you talking about?
Well, he's telling us a story about a DJ friend who did like live streams to people's houses from a club.
Oh, nice.
Before the internet was. Yeah.
Oh, before the internet was.
And you was in the middle of it. Just said, "Remember MySpace?" No.
That's
What about it?
Internet, and he was talking about apps and stuff, and I was thinking, you remember MySpace?
You're only catching part of the conversation, dude.
Yeah,
That's what's
exactly.
going on.
I'm hearing the whole thing. I'm just only talking about part of it. The one that applies to me. Got it? That's it.
So, what town was this in, DJ? Just to scratch the surface a
Oh,
little bit.
it's I was living in Montreal, but it
Okay.
was not in Montreal. It was maybe like
Okay,
around.
4%, and you didn't hear her call me on the phone?
Montreal
He
is a
doesn't,
nice.
he doesn't know how to mute, dude. That's really the issue here. Hold on.
Oh, I didn't really mean that. I was.
All right. What were you saying, DJ, again? I muted him.
Oh no, I said I was living in Montreal.
Yeah.
Montreal,
yeah,
Canada. So maybe it was Montreal or around.
Huh. Yeah, Montreal's a nice place. We got a friend up there. He goes by the name SE Montreal. He's part of Earth Awakenings. He's been in this movement as long as I have, if not longer. But he's a super nice guy, dude. Like, he doesn't get in the fights with you.
And now I'm on the mountain,
Here.
and I'm not living. I'm not
This is all
going
they had.
in the
Oh.
city anymore.
I'm sorry, that's all they had.
Don't worry, I got a mute button. Go
So
ahead.
you play that video, or
I'm going to play this video. This is going to be about the molten iron core. This is what they think the molten iron core is. This is how they simulate how it works. But the funny thing about it is they have to add a magnetism to it to figure it out. It doesn't create any kind of magnetism. This is as close as they can get to what they consider a molten iron core in a simulation. This is the only physical demonstration they can actually do, but they actually have to add magnetism to it to get it to work. So where does the magnetism generate from our molten iron core in the center of the Earth? I don't think they can tell you. I think it's all speculation and it's a made-up story, just so they can say you're on a spinning ball. It has to be to fit the model they've created to create the heliocentric model. You understand where I'm going with that? Kind of.
yeah?
Yeah. It's science fiction is what it is, and they pot it off to
yeah.
people like it's real, and it's not. All right. You ready? Let's do it. The spinning monkey ball.
That's got a weird twist of phrase, but
Modestly catastrophic.
yeah.
Most buildings have sprinkler systems in case of fire, but not this lab. To see why, take a look at a single drop of water falling on a single drop of molten sodium. Now multiply that by 12.5 tons, and you have modestly catastrophic. But the researchers have thought about this, and they have a plan.
There's a liquid nitrogen dewar that sits up top. So one of these, mostly full, you can just hit a switch and dump the entire contents of liquid
So, yeah, DJ, the reason why they use sodium instead of iron is because they can't get iron up to that speed. And the sodium concentrate they have is as close as they can get to iron and make this thing work. But, yeah, it's pretty much basically
it's
the same
close.
idea.
It's not, but it's close. So it must be.
Yep, you're getting it. Yeah. So the whole you've heard the story, right? Back in the early structure of our solar system, a planet called Theia crashed into Earth, and it deposited a molten iron core in the center of it, and it became our moon.
Oh,
You've heard this story, yeah? So
yeah, it's a story.
This I think it was like 253 billion years ago when it supposedly happened. By I don't know what logic Oh, but yeah, that's what supposedly happened.
Yeah.
But it fits with you, the moon. So Thea is the moon, practically. It's not, but that's what they say. They also say our North Star changed, like I think 3,000 years ago or 2,000 years ago. It was Thuman was the name of it before, but that's the only star that changed in our sky. The rest of the stars are still the same.
How would they know that?
I don't know, dude. Couldn't tell you. Just like they know about.
Yeah, they knew a whole
253 billion years ago.
So recently, but they think they know everything.
Who was there to say that?
Well, science. They took all this spectroscopy and light and rock and minerals, and they figured this, and they calculated it down to like it has to be.
They have to cover their ass. That's what they did.
Yeah, I just think they made it up because they had to have something to create their moon. To
They
begin with.
To go with the bullshit. Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Well, it's not. They had to have some reason for the moon being there. They had to give it a story, so they made this one up.
I guess.
That's what it is. Yeah. That's pure logic to me. I mean, they're selling stories daily. So science and science fiction basically are one and the same. That was a quote from William Shatner. He actually, what's the difference? Yeah, there isn't. And he was sarcastic when he said it. But they try to play it off like, oh, he was just joking around. But I think he was serious. So let's play some more of this. Ready? Come on, boy.
Nitrogen on top of the experiment.
So this is like a physicist's super fire extinguisher then?
You know, it's a backup plan. The plan is no leak, no fire. The backup plan, put the fire out with cryogenics. It actually works great. This is 300 degrees colder than the sodium. And so sodium cannot burn in nitrogen gas atmosphere, and the cold freezes it, and the leak gets frozen, and everything just chills.
But when everything's working normally, how is a spinning sphere of liquid metal meant to generate a magnetic field? Well, for the Earth, the thinking goes like this. First, as the Earth radiates heat into space, its core cools. This means the solid inner core is growing, as iron and nickel from the outer core solidify at the boundary. Now this leaves some lighter elements, like sulfur for example, behind in the outer core. And so patches with those lighter elements experience a buoyant force and rise away from the core in turbulent convection currents. Now add to this the fact that the Earth is rotating. The rotation.
Now, how could you be so sure, and how could it be so precise?
8 miles down, which isn't even past that blue part.
We know that. It's not the point though. But I mean, how could that actually work in reality? Think about that. What are the odds that there's these tentacles at each latitude that create a magnetic field which causes this?
No. Bullshit.
I know.
It'd be just like a cylinder if it worked that way.
Yeah. Well, if
big, long
anything, you could always point the finger at God and said he made it that way. But I seriously doubt he would do all this.
No, God's not that stupid.
No four corner on the ball.
No, there isn't.
There's no edge either.
Yeah, you can't have a geometrical horizon either. The one they claim they have, we've never found it. No, I've been looking for it for the last probably 8 years, probably even longer, and I've never found it yet.
Find me the end of the earth on the ball.
You can't. No.
I have a lot like that, if you like. So I'm watching, and I'm making stuff again. I'm going to make a chocolate milk.
Ooh, nice. I bet you can get to the end of that glass, though, can't you, when you get done with it?
I'm listening.
Nice. Back to the Moronity.
Back to the Moronity.
The spinning sphere, molten sodium core. It creates a magnetic field out of nothing.
Rotation causes those convection currents to spiral around an axis roughly parallel with the Earth's axis of rotation.
I'll be right back, guys.
These spiraling, turbulent flows of liquid metal can trap magnetic field lines.
By the way,
as they
we
move
don't see
and
people
stretch the
chat
field,
in,
they create electric currents that produce more
in
magnetic fields.
studio.
If the magnetic fields are generated faster than they dissipate due to the resistance of the metal, well, then you have a self-sustaining electric generator,
Mikey, how you doing, man?
A dynamo.
We talk about the dynamo generation of magnetic fields. to mean when you have a turbulent
I'll be right back,
conductor,
guys.
let's say conducting like the core, that spontaneously generates a magnetic field. If you have a little bit of current that happens, it causes a little bit of magnetic field that couples into the motion, that causes more currents, that causes more magnetic fields, that couples into the motion, and then you're just converting motion to currents. But it goes unstable.
That's kind of counterintuitive, though, because you started out with no magnetic field. So how do you get the current in the first place? You know what I mean? Like
No, just all you need is a little infinitesimal amount, a thermal variation, a random current will just grow to full size. So once something's unstable, actually, you don't really care where the tickle came from. The states we have now don't generate their own magnetic field, so we've not reached the dynamo threshold, although the hope is to do so in a modified version of the experiment. So we apply magnetic fields from the outside and then look at the amplification of those magnetic fields by the rotating turbulence. And we get copious amounts of amplification depending on where we are in
And that's a
operating
freaking
conditions.
mess, dude.
For instance, when we apply these external magnetic fields,
So if that was the magnetic field of the Earth, it would be so random. These anomalies would happen all over the ball, wouldn't it? You think like these have just outshoots of magnetic fields just pop up everywhere, just constantly. It's insane. Wow.
He's doing science.
Yeah, no, he's taking a big guess and a leap of faith, dude.
He's creating fake galaxies.
Oh yeah, they all are. I've never seen a full galaxy. I've looked through telescopes, and I've never seen a galaxy per se. I don't.
Nope.
But they say they're real, so
CGI, AI,
yeah. And Dave's there. It's like he's got chocolate milk too.
And trust me, when you ask AI to make galaxies, you know how to do it.
I bet you it does. Yeah, Dave Weiss did that back in the day. He actually, Brian, I'm going to mute him again.
We didn't
have
see
a whole
one.
other conversation.
We didn't see one. It's like dinosaur. We never see a dinosaur, but the AI know how to make a dinosaur. You know, so
True.
we have to be careful with what AI say.
When AI starts making real dinosaurs, then we're in trouble. If they could print one up and make a robotic dinosaur and stick it on you, you know, which they can pretty much do now. They can pretty much make robotic stuff. I'm gonna unmute him. You like he's done having his conversation.
No, I was in my car. I had to turn the AC on. What's up?
Yo, what's up, Ryan?
Hey, Ryan. How's it going? Are you gonna go bike riding now?
Not yet.
You going to though, right?
Yeah.
So once you got it, you got to use it, right? If you don't use it, you lose it. Yeah.
It's not too bad. It's fun, dude.
Want to put this on? It's a lot of fun.
It'll take him all night to put that on.
No, it won't. Once you take this bar.
A couple hours. Shouldn't even take that long.
Take a hour drive. Go for it.
You can tire off the hard part.
The front tire ain't shit.
No, you say that.
Okay, I'm gonna put it back on hold. All right. We got a lot of noise here in a minute. He's gonna be changing the tire. He'll do it on stream too. He don't care. Go back and watch some of my lives. There's times when he's had people break into his stuff while we're there, and we catch it live on the stream. It's fun. Yeah. Anyways, back to the molten iron core. What do you think? Yeah, let's do it. We're almost done with this bull crap.
Sort of go through the experiment like that, they get twisted up by the flow, and the magnetic fields in the angular direction can be up to 10 times larger than the fields we apply. So we actually have lots of gain, even though we not yet have a closed-loop dynamo.
So why is it important to understand the Earth's magnetic field?
We know the Earth's magnetic field is part of what makes the Earth a habitable planet. One of the ways is that it forms a shield, the magnetosphere.
No, I don't think that makes a shield or a magnetosphere that protects us from solar rays. I think the sun is a good thing. We don't need protection from it, dude. Hate to tell you that. You agree, DJ? What do you think? I think he's making milk. Or he's on mute, one of the two. I'll open Ryan back up. Ask him what he thinks about it.
Barely been an inch.
Hey, Ryan.
What
do you think about this? The last bit he just said that the magnetic.
If he was right about that, then when you were at the North Pole, you had to point your compass down towards the ground in order to get north. But
Yeah,
you
you would.
don't. So that's horse shit. He's full of shit up to his fucking eyebrow. He's all
Amen.
saying because he thinks he knows, because he's a scientist, and because when you're a scientist and you become a professor, they think you know everything. And so since they think you know everything because you're a scientist, they just assume that you know all this shit and that you're right and that you're just telling the truth. But that's not necessarily true. This guy's full of his own sauce. He probably sits around and tells his kids and his whole family all this bullshit about science. It's completely not even true. They just made the shit up. But he's
Well, yeah, they had to add magnetics to this experiment itself to get it to work, dude.
Do you understand that when they trick you and when they trick your mind into making you believe shit, this guy is like an outcast actor. He doesn't realize that what he's doing is pushing this negative thing. He thinks this is all real. He's completely convinced of it. You know what I mean? This guy seems like it. He seems like he's so full of his own sauce. He really believes all this horse shit.
Yeah,
He really
I
believes
agree.
it. Even though there's not a chance in hell that anyone could even know any of that. There's no way you could know that. Even if you dug hundreds of miles down, you couldn't know any of that shit. You'd have to go down. You'd have to go down every mile or so and dig a hole straight towards the center every time, and then measure the distance between them. You'd have to triangulate shit to figure out exactly whether you're on a ball or not. There's no other way to figure it out except just measuring the lividity of the fucking horizon. Other than that,
We've already done that. It's been proven not to be, you know. It's
if
not.
the horizon is always flat, then you're not changing direction. You're not flipping upside down just because you're in fucking North
Yeah,
America.
I get the whole point of that. It's pretty simple geometry, actually.
You'd have to be on the
Real
inside
basic.
of the ball for that to work right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, and even then, you still have problems because you still only have a ring where you could actually stand up and where gravity would be normal, right?
Well,
and everywhere else
Newtonian,
is fucking whack. So you'd be living on a big tire, in the inside of a big tire, like in a big
Newtonian
ring.
gravity doesn't work on a sphere. I could prove that easily.
Now, if
It always
weightlessness
gets.
did exist, you could do that. You could, but who's to say that weightlessness isn't like the opposite of actually movement? Like, what if weightlessness does exist? Oh, if you go far enough away from the Earth in any direction, like maybe that's why there's a dome there, because if you go too far away, you just disintegrate. You know what I mean? Like maybe God made it to where you can't go. You can't.
I think the temperatures are extreme on the dome itself because you have
I don't believe
constant.
that.
Well,
yeah, it's probably cold up there. But
Now,
it
what-
doesn't-
what's
why
say
would it
it's
be
cold?
cold there? It doesn't make sense why it would be cold, because if heat rises, then all the heat has to go straight up.
Well, stop for a
Come
minute.
back
Hold
down
on.
from there. That explains why the north and the south are hot and cold, because of the circulation of the air, right? Because it would come, it would rise to the top and then drop down as cold air.
Yeah, the thing is, the lower it is, the colder the air is as you get closer to it.
Well, yes,
but I mean,
cold falls, yes.
yeah, the measurement that they got when they actually went to see if there was actually a dome down in Antarctica back in the late 50s, the Russians and no, I'm going to tell you something.
Water, right? Seawater.
Well, the reflection from what they consider the dome itself was really hot. That's how they measured it.
No, you know what? We've got to prove this. Yes, I need to prove this because I know it's absolutely true. That everything that we breathe, all the gases that are in our atmosphere, are all from the water. Guarantee you that. They don't come from anywhere else.
Well, they have to be processed though.
Water is
some of them do.
evaporated because the sun is hot enough to melt it. Now, I'm not sure where the sun is or how it works or how it affects things. Or it doesn't make any sense to me. It seems to me like it's a big mirror. Like you're inside of a mirror image. Like you're inside of a mirage, basically. Like a big dome mirror, like an upside down mirror that you're standing in. So that when you stand in a certain spot, like everyone else can see you from outside of it. And they see this image of you, even though you're not there. You're down at the bottom of it inside this little tube, standing inside this mirror thing. But when you look above the little thing, the way the thing's reflected, it reflects it, makes it appear to be standing there right in front of you.
I know how holograms work. Yeah.
You get what I'm talking about? Those little things you can buy from Amazon. Put a little, like a little character, a little animal or something you put in there, and then it makes it appear above it because it's the way the mirror reflects it.
Yeah, the mirror set. Yeah.
Or it's like the inside of a dome or whatever the fuck it is. It's some kind of a bent shape that focuses it in and it creates a hologram.
That doesn't explain everything, though.
And I think that's what the sky is. The sky's a hologram because it's literally a polarized reflective surface.
I think that's the outside of it.
But the reason why it glows blue is not just because of the gases in the atmosphere. It's also because of what's above you is water. So there is some illumination of the water that's beyond the dome because some of the light does exit out of the dome. I don't think it's completely dark on the outside of the dome. You know what I mean? I don't think, but I think that it reflects most of the light back in, like all the black light reflects in. That's the reason why the sun is black, and it polarizes off the dome. It makes sense. Blue,
From what I've seen of it, it looks more purple to me.
Well, whatever, you know what I mean. It's dark blue.
Yeah.
Like midnight blue, like purple. Yeah, like purplish blue. You're right.
Yeah. And that's from 2 years of observations, dude. So that's my own personal, and it actually is not just one piece of a sphere of any kind.
No, it's a special bowl shaped thing. But,
Hey Scott, how you doing, man?
I think that's how the moon is projected. I think that the moon is a projection. I think it's a man-made thing. I think the sun might be a man-made thing too, but I'm not really sure.
I don't think it's man-made. Way too complex.
But listen. What if the light from the sun was fake, but the heat from the sun was real?
I'll tell you what I did today, though. I actually I sat in my car for about an hour, right, before I cranked it up, and I let the sunlight warm the truck up completely. I got to the point where I was in direct sunlight for like an hour, just pulled up at the side of the road, and I was testing how the temperatures changed. It got really hot really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at the pinnacle of the dome, or the crystalline dome, the one that I believe is there, the one that's mentioned in a couple of places in the Bible, actually amplifies the heat.
You know that, right?
Very quickly.
Fireplace has the same effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just going by what you can actually use.
Fireplace stand in front. I mean, it's not as bright, but it's still the same effect. It's just it's heat. It's light. It's hot. It's like, I don't know how else to explain it to you, but there's two different kinds. There's hot, and then there's the moon, which is cold. And I'm not sure that the moon makes things cold. I think it just happens to be that when the sun's gone and the moon's out, it makes it seem colder, just because now you can see, right? Like normally you would think that when it's cold it would be dark, right?
Yeah.
Because there's less sun. But then when the moon comes, it's kind of like tricky because it reflects a different kind of light.
Yeah.
I don't think I don't necessarily think the light's cold, but it does seem to be that way. Like when you look at, like when you measure it, like the moonlight does feel colder, but for some reason we're wrong, because the sunlight actually causes fire not to burn, and moonlight actually causes it to burn. So there's something weird about that, which means that you should only burn fire at night, which is strange, right?
Well, I think it's a pretty good indicator. Yeah.
But if you think about it, during the nighttime, the sky actually uses the smoke as weather, right? It turns it into clouds. But during the day, when it's too warm, it can't do that. The smoke just drifts and it goes all over and it causes chaos, right?
Yeah, it condenses into clouds almost, like the moonlight actually cools it down to the point where it makes it a cloud. Yeah, so it's a dual process.
Exactly.
Yeah,
like I said, it's a cycle, right? But I think that light is the same light from the sun. It's just a reflection. And sometimes you get the white parts of it, which is the hot part, and sometimes you get the cold part of it, which is the black light, which you don't see, but it still tans you, but you don't feel the warmth from it. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Kind of like those lamps that they put in your bathroom to keep you warm while you're taking a dump.
Yeah. Well, this is why you don't get. I wanted to say one thing right quick though. This is why you can't get angular size to the sun or the moon necessarily, because I do believe it's above the crystalline dome. That's what causes a lot of the effects that we have. It gives us our air pressure.
Or it's below us and it's reflecting off the dome. It's one of the two.
Yeah.
Either one makes sense.
I tell you what, I'm gonna go crawl up the side of it and go find out.
You crawl up the side of it. That's pretty good.
Yeah, but this is one of the reasons. This is one of the things I'm gonna do on the way down to Antarctica when I get going. Is I want to test their magnetic system out. I want to see how the compass does with it. I want to bring several compasses with me when I go, different kinds. I'm not going to be doing it on the plane. I'll be doing it on the ground.
Exactly.
Let's say Punta Arenas, if I get to go there, or Troll Station. I'm going to compare my compass readings to McToon, because he was doing the same thing, trying to get this magnetic field locked down while he was going down. TFE is, I'm going to put everything he claims to the test. All his pseudoscience, I'm going to debunk most of it, hopefully. I'm going to get back to the video right quick.
Which deflects the worst parts of the solar storms around.
But lately, that shield appears to be weakening.
So the Earth's magnetic field has dropped 10% in the last 170 years. We don't know why.
Okay, explain how you know this, dude. It's been dropping for the last 70 years, this magnetic field.
Based on what?
Based
I
on
know
what?
that's what I want. I want to see the data sets. I want to see the actual protrusion of magnetic fields coming out of the Earth that they're reading with what? I don't know.
They're just saying.
There's a very weak spot of the Earth's magnetic field in the South Atlantic.
I-
The South Atlantic
I've
anomaly.
seen these graphs,
It's growing
but
weaker.
I think they're heat
We do know
graphs,
the Earth's
dude.
magnetic field has reversed
That's all
many
they're
hundreds
doing.
of times in its history.
Yeah.
We don't know where it's going now. We actually don't currently have
No,
a
it
predictive
hasn't.
science of the Earth's magnetic field.
Why is that important?
So the Earth,
Okay, what is predictive science? Anybody go? Pop quiz. Predictive science. What is it?
Okay, fine. That's fine.
No. Okay, so let's roll the bones and say, "Oh, this happened. We predicted it."
Theory.
Yeah,
We predicted it, so it must be good.
it's outhouse science, dude.
Because it, our math says it could be possible, so it must be possible.
I just know it's so.
Earth's magnetic field has weather. It has changes. You might want to have a forecast for planning purposes.
Will this spinning sphere make that forecasting possible?
It's an experiment, so no one has run a device like this ever. It's world unique, so you don't entirely know what's going to happen when you run it. But that's why we do experiments. So in fact, we don't know whether it's possible or not to predict the Earth's future magnetic field. It's an open question.
How about you prove it first, buddy, before you predict it? Okay. Yeah, that's follow the science.
This is all about.
I'm gonna pull my hair out if I had any.
In Narnia, you can do it.
You
In
can?
Narnia, I can do it. I believe it.
Be careful out there riding a bike tonight. Maybe one of those magnetic fields is gonna snatch you up.
Yeah, the next fucking get me, bro. I don't need to worry. Huh?
I go to sleep thinking about it every night.
Nightmares, man. Poor guy. Scared of meth monsters or something, dude. I don't know.
While I'm thinking about that, I'm gonna stick my GoFundMe out there. You guys share it with people. That way, I can go down here and debunk this crap. This is what they're trying to prove. McToon even said it on the way down. So he was going to prove the magnetics of the Earth, show it, and I want to see his data sets too.
He's a dumbass.
I know.
Hey, so in about a
Very
week, I
tossy.
am taking the 13-hour flight to Sydney. I am touring the country and launching a new feature-length documentary. There's more info in the description. But on
More
that
info.
flight will be my wife and my 2 kids who are 2 and under, and I kind of have these visions whereby if I do get a moment to myself, I am going to sit back and relax with the sponsor of today's video, which is Audible, the leading provider of audiobooks. And the book I will be listening to is Born a Crime by Trevor Noah. It's about his life growing up in South Africa. It opens with him getting pushed out of a car by his mother, and it's actually read by Trevor Noah. And he is South African. My family comes from South Africa, and I would love to learn more about the country and about his experience of growing up
Elon's
there.
home
Not to mention
country.
the fact that it is a very, very funny book. So if you're interested in listening to this book, you can
Nothing
actually
wrong with South
download it for
Africa, though.
free for a 30-day trial of the Audible service by going to audible.com/Veritasium or by texting Veritasium to 500-500. You know, with an Audible membership,
guys go get on
every
that.
month you
Get his
get a
membership.
credit, and you can use that credit to get any book you like. And
Get
if
a
you
book.
don't like that book after you've listened to some of it, you can return it and get that credit back. And if you don't use a credit in a given month, it rolls over to the next month. And if you ever cancel your membership, well, all your books are still yours to keep, and you can listen to them whenever you like. So they don't just stop because you stopped your membership. So those are the things I like about Audible. If you are out traveling and you want to get some more stories into your life, I highly recommend you give them a shot. Just go to audible.com/Veritasium or text Veritasium to 500-500. So I want to thank Audible for supporting me, and I want to thank you for watching. Fingers crossed I will get some time to listen to this book on the plane.
Well, thank God that's over with.
This?
Now we're gonna have some more crap science. I'm done with it. So, what do you think about the ball of wax? It's not worth it, is it?
You know what I
He's a
mean.
whole ball of wax. It might as well be a ball of wax.
Might as well be one. Might as well be a giant penis flying through the sky.
It could be. I think
Yeah.
Elon does that.
Someday it will be. Someday it'll be a big vagina with a penis next to it.
Hey, look, it's Austin Whitsitt. Check
Yo, what's up now?
it out.
What's up now?
What's up now?
I got my vape.
Jesus.
Space is fake.
It's not Jesus, but yeah, I hear you. Not
The other
Jesus.
day I was on Vlad's stream and he said, "Yo, DJ Newbo, space is fake." Toot, 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 toot.
Yep. Really.
Nice. I'm trying to sign into my GoFundMe and they want a code because I haven't been in there forever. I'm trying to get people to sponsor me here. I got people that want to pay for me to go anyway, so I think it's going to happen. So it's I'm not getting anything out of it. I just want to show you that
No, you're
what they
getting something
showed
out of
you.
it. You're putting an experience of a lifetime.
Am I?
Yeah, you will.
I don't think it's good. I don't think it's going to be fun at all, dude.
Experience of a lifetime. You will.
I don't think any of this is going to be fun whatsoever.
But don't be surprised if you don't have someone approach you in the airport and threaten you.
I don't doubt it, dude.
Tell you they're going to put something in your luggage or something stupid like that, scare you. Try to
Yeah.
tell you to keep your mouth shut.
Or try to buy me. I've had people offer me money to get a full Midnight Sun documented while I was down there. They want to pay me $5,000 to do that already, and I told them no.
How would you do that though? Without.
No, I'm not.
But how would you do that without lying? See what I'm saying? That doesn't make any sense.
I got it. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
they want me to go. In other words, they were going to give me the $5,000,
To lie.
and then they're going to
They
give
would
me
fake
like,
it for you, and then you were just going to lie about it and say you did it. Yeah.
well, kind of like Duffy did just now. Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the link in chat now. Oh, look, it's Mikey's serious. That's a beautiful picture.
Yeah.
I have a few of those laying around here, actually.
We did call.
Mikey in the
I don't
chat
know
or
if it's. I think it's where they have telescope. He did
he
some.
did.
He did some call and he did talk with the guy and it was pretty good today. Oh yeah, you have one.
Yeah,
Nice.
he gave it to me. Yeah. It's a beautiful picture. He came up here and he stopped by. He was going to go do observations because it's great at this elevation right here. It's perfect. It's a nice, clean spot to get star observations. But he got stuck behind the car. It got into a wreck, and he couldn't make it here that night. And by the time he got here, it was morning, and it was snowing the next day. So he couldn't go out and do anything at all. It was just horrible.
You got into a wreck.
There's somebody else. He's stuck on the highway overnight, waiting for the wreck to go. Oh, he's got some more of his pictures there.
You know this? When I try to upscale this, I'm gonna show you what it gives to me, but it's not real. It's trying to upscale low resolution, but it's not real. I'm gonna show you what it tried to.
Yeah, I'll put it on the big screen for everybody.
It gives this.
Yeah.
And if I try like more, it give this.
All right. That's
But
pretty
it's
cool
not.
looking, though.
But it's not real.
It's not-
It's trying to make something, you know.
Yeah, I got you.
And
well, if Mikey's trying to get a better binocular set, trying to get more magnification so he can get a better shot, get cleaner.
and
pictures.
then it looked like this, but it's not really trying to. But I have footage with a phone that I have. I take a couple weeks, and I think it's Polaris, but because the star was not moving, and I kind of have like on the side, and it's round, but at some point I have trees that go on it, so it remove the light that is too much. Sometimes I can see like in the focus and not focus and blurry, not blurry. So, but it's really like a ball with something with another dot, and it have like two legs. Like maybe the two legs are attached to the firmware. But it's on my phone, but it's really creepy. It's really creepy when you look at it and you kind of understand the depth of it. There's like a profondeur. You're like, oh my god, it's but it's just with a phone.
All right.
Nice. Do you have it with you, or you're just telling us about it? Just teasing us.
Maybe I can put in my computer.
Yeah.
If you can, maybe.
Here, I'll put you on the screen. I can
maybe
share
some-
it too if you need
Oh,
to.
but I don't have right now. Though. Maybe you can
Okay.
play something else.
Still rendering.
Oh, well, yeah. Are you trying to render it?
I'm kidding. I'm just
He's trying to transfer it, dude. Yeah, I can put something on while you do that.
Where's my phone?
Get it.
I have no idea. I don't have your phone. I'm gonna play Indigo Children. It's a good song. I can get away with this stuff because I know the guy.
What's great here is 1 month ago there was 2 or 3 weeks with 2 or 3 days with couple of hour with 0 humidity and 0 cloud.
Nice.
But I don't have any equipment.
Well, everybody should get some. I have stuff, but I don't have anything set up for recording. I have a telescope. I have 3 set of binoculars, and I have a quadrant. You know what a quadrant is, right?
No.
It's kind of like it's like the baby sister or the baby brother of a sextant. You know what a sextant is, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So this it's quad set, so I can see for like with binocular vision, but it's like a sextant, has a compass, has horizon mirror on it.
Okay.
I just don't have it doesn't have a degree setting, so I can't get. I have to manually get my fix. I have to use a compass to do it. So. I'm gonna play this while you look for that. Hold your breath.
Hi, Crystal. I would.
Then you take the bottom.
Yeah, maybe you can mute him. Is he talking to us?
Yeah, Ryan is. He's talking to Dave.
Yeah, mute
Ryan.
him.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute him.
Ryan?
Ryan. It's all right. He got it. He doesn't realize where he is in half the time. I'm gonna play this song while he finds this video or the pictures. This is a good little song too. But you see all those spears in the sky? They're coming to get us. Ooh, look at the galaxies.
From the mother and son,
What's the real? It's gotta be fake.
dawn of the age of the innocent ones, the indigo children come. When the indigo children come, 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 when the indigo children come.
I don't know why it's not putting that on there. Here it goes.
The age of the innocent ones, the indigo children. Analog timepiece, skywide, sync to the ticker inside. Move to the rhythm of the moon and tide, the indigo children.
I think he's got a little off though.
Sirius, Venus, and the lunar child. Giggle and the flames grow higher. Dance in a circle around a central fire. The indigo children, come. When the indigo children come. When the indigo children come. When the indigo children come.
Now you never see that for real.
From the mother and son, toward the digital down. Born on the age of the innocent ones, the indigo children.
Now doesn't that look like an Earth right there coming up out of the ground? Anyways, quite the fantastical video. I think the whole thing's like this. I don't know the inspiration behind this song necessarily, but DJ, did you find the pictures you had?
Yeah, it's coming. It's because it's a long file.
Okay.
And it's on the SD card in my phone, so my computer. My computer is good, but because I have so much a file, I don't know what it is. It's all black with dots, so I have. I downloaded all in my computer. It's gonna be ready in like 10 minutes. You don't end your stream soon?
Well, I'm going to end it in about probably 20 minutes or so, around there, 24 minutes. Yeah.
Okay.
So you got time. So let's see. We'll come up with something else to do here in a second. I was going to usually play out with like a couple of videos from Jim Anus. He's got 2 or 3 of them, so he's got some decent videos. Let's see. And that was a great animation from Eddie Banjo earlier. I like that one.
Mm-hmm.
I should actually share it with people. You probably put it in the chat already, didn't you? Yeah, you did. No need to. Who was that guy named Jim Anus? That guy? I think he's in the chat too. He's a pretty famous guy. He's a famous Anus. And you know what his motto is, right? Everybody needs one. Do you know what he means by that, right? Everybody needs an anus. I'm not kidding you. I wish I were. He's funny. I like the guy. And he keeps pigeons too. Have you ever seen Jim's penises? I mean, his pigeons. By the way, he does racing pigeons. Have you ever seen him, DJ?
No.
Go over his channel. He's got a whole bunch of videos. He goes out and he'll film his pigeons too, and he puts them on there. They're pretty cool. And this one's called Star FX. It's 4807. It's pretty cool. I'm going to play this one. Thank you, Mr. Anus.
I found it.
You did? You got it?
Yeah.
Nice. We'll go ahead and do that here. If you want to share in here, there's a tab at the bottom. It looks like a little TV set with an arrow on it. You can click on that and you can share with me, and I can put it on the show.
Screen camera. Video like require capable device to play.
It's just
I'm sure my device can play it. Don't worry. Upload. What the hell? Oh, it's gonna upload to the okay.
Where did Ryan go?
See.
Ryan. Oh, there you are. I got you. Oh, there it is.
Can I play with the? Okay, it's here. Yeah.
You have control.
Okay. Okay, it's up there. Sorry.
It's all there, or is it not?
Now it looks like an octagon because it's the form of the camera. We all know that that light does.
The lens, yeah. It's captured by the lens. It has everything to do with it.
I also did a video on this before. Oh, the star looked like this, but whatever. I didn't delete it because it's a music video, but
nice.
It's not looking like this. If I do so.
Yeah, I slipped and said penis instead of pigeons. I don't know why they came to something to do with anuses. I have no idea. Sorry, guys. I apologize. I'll go wash my mouth out. They're making comments. That was funny. So you did this for a video too. I could see most of the star.
Just wait a second. Okay. So now it's like stable. But it's not moving. You know? So I think it's
Is a video?
I think it's Polaris star.
Oh, you can get Polaris where you are probably easily, right?
So when you're gonna see like the tree, at one point, at some point, it's gonna have like the tree in front of it,
Okay.
and you're gonna start to see like the depth of it when it does that. But maybe you have to like.
Yeah, I
pause.
see the tree now, right there.
And it have like two legs. You see the two legs?
Yeah, I see it.
And there's a dot in the middle. But oh fuck, I missed it. But it's really like, look, you see, like it's like
That's
an
really
eye.
Yeah, he's like he's looking at you. Yeah.
So it's not like a octagon. It's really like it's really special. And I saw a girl on TikTok, the girl that is in my video with the glasses, and she said that this stars is an eye in the, I don't know if it's in the Bible or Book of Enoch, I don't know, but she says it's an eye. The stars that don't spin, and I don't know.
I don't know
Maybe
either.
I
That's the
see the
stretch.
eye. You see, I see the eye right now.
Yeah, could be.
Look.
Are you talking about Elizabeth? Is that what you're talking about? The girl
No.
that went to the TFP. Okay, I know who you're talking about now. The Eddie uses her for a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And
You see how they look? It's pretty high.
Yeah, I actually I got a hold of Eddie Banjo a while back. I emailed him and told him about Mikey's work, and he was interested. So I got Mikey to go down to hang out with Eddie on his show. It was worth it. I liked it. That's been almost a year, I think, pretty close to it since I did that.
And then I think it's gone.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Those trees get in the way, dude.
Yeah, but it removed the too much light around that make the camera the octagonal. It's really nice, and it's really attached to something. You see, it's attached to something. It's like legs or something. it's attached in the all the way. It's. Oh yeah, when Mikey say on the phone, yeah, but at the end of the conversation, he say, "I have the firmament."
Yeah.
And the stars and Sirius and focus almost, and I never see a galaxy. And the guy say, "Oh, you need a big telescope. If you don't have the big like we have, you're never gonna see. That's why." And he said, "No, we know that it's CGI." Okay, we know.
Now, Lucifer, the actual telescope, what they call Lucifer, the Vatican has.
Maybe, yeah.
You know what it is? It's a binocular. It's not a regular telescope, and they use infrared, and there was another setting they had on it. But it's just a magnification. It's a binocular. That's what they use in the Vatican. They use what Mikey's using to actually really look. They don't produce those pictures for us. The Vatican keeps that crap for themselves, dude. They don't tell us the truth at all, especially about the sky.
So yeah, that's it for this.
That's nice. I appreciate that, DJ. Not everybody comes on here share stuff.
Cool.
I want to change something right quick.
I have a weird view of the cloud and the moon like in the big moon. It's looked like in the movie with wolf and everything. I have the background here is crazy.
You're French Canadian, right? That's what I understand.
Yeah, and I live on top of a mountain, so it's
Nice.
and I'm surrounded by a mountain also, so the view is crazy.
mean you're a hillbilly?
Everywhere I watch.
He's not a hillbilly. He just called you a hillbilly.
If you live on a mountain, you usually call that being a hillbilly. But that's where I come from. But I don't mind it because I was. I can say
Hillbilly is just a derogatory term they use for folk.
I like redneck, hillbilly, whatever. It's a person that lives out in the woods and lives on their own, and usually does most of it for themselves and don't take.
I don't think you could call DJ a hermit or anything, dude.
No, you don't have to be a hermit. You just have to be strong. You just have to be strong and be able to take care of yourself on the farm and shit without having needing anybody else to help you. You're smart.
I've done that myself.
I'm from the city, but when I came here, I knew that there was like only one little grocery store and one gas station, and it's like a dep. But there's nothing else. There's like one restaurant and one pharmacy for medical stuff.
You don't
That's
have
it.
to make a lot of choices. You take what you
And
get.
but I like it because everyone say hello to everyone here, and we are 1,000, and the other mountain is 1,000 people, and everyone know each other. Something happen, like right away, and there's no cops, nothing because like nothing happened. You can call the cops, but you're gonna take time because there's no cops here. Because nothing happened. Nobody steal the grocery store or whatever. It's like I like this life. Like
That's a hometown life. I was when I was real young. I lived in a town like that almost. It was Spencer's Mountain, the name of the town, and we had one store, one school, one high school, and a grocery store, and we had one drugstore too. And everybody knew everybody.
I was born in the same thing. Clinton, Missouri was the same way. I was born in Missouri. So.
yeah, I never gonna go back to a city because
He's never going back. You heard it here first, folks.
But the first 3 or 4 months, it's hard because you think you're gonna be alone and everything. But when I found the Earth was flat and God was real, it was like nothing can happen to me. I have to go there. The city is not for me anymore. Like
That's good.
I used to be a DJ for so much time, and this life is not good. Like
the party life. Yeah.
I delete everything. Bye bye. I come here, new life, new house.
Or you just did the karaoke, or you just did music for it.
And now I do music. Yeah.
But
I
you
changed.
party too, since that comes with the club life, right?
Yeah, it's like I know a guy who do 3D stuff. Now he's a flat earther on internet.
Nice. Cool.
But before that, I did not know. But now he put his talent in that, So we're gonna see good talent soon that we don't know. Maybe big stars that we don't know. Because stars, there's a lot of people who know the earth is flat, but they don't say nothing because they're gonna be canceled.
There's one particular musician that's kind of big. You ever heard of a band called the Deftones?
Yeah.
Their bass player Stefan, he's actually a flat earther. Mark Sargent actually plays this stuff. He uses it. So yeah, there's a lot of big names that actually are in art. They're not as vocal. And like when the quarterbacks and the NFL players that were in flat earth said something, they got a lot of flack for it. So they decided not to do it.
Like we give
they did. Yeah, I know. But I mean, most people look up to Shaq and. But I like Rampage Jackson because Rampage Jackson's not that big of a star, but a lot of people respect him as the MMA fighter. He came out as a flat earther. He just told everybody, yeah, it's flat. Why do people get mad at people if you believe the earth is flat? Because like it's in the Bible. Rampage is so obviously there's something to this. If people get mad about it, if it triggers them, beautiful. Right. Well, gentlemen, we've been on for almost 2 hours, so I'm going to round this thing off. DJ, it was nice having you on. I appreciate you. Jim, Mr. Anus, thanks
Yes,
for
yes.
the pigeons and the anus. I'm not going to say what I said earlier.
I usually sleep at this time, but I maybe pass by another time. Bye, Ryan.
I got a couple of new people in chat. I'm seeing who it is before I take off. I've never heard of Zogs versus Zorg verse 15.
Oh, say hi.
Yeah, I don't have no idea. Hey Zorg, how you doing? Come back and see us. We're here. Yeah. I think I'll play out with a DJ. Who's that DJ guy again? What was the name of this guy? He did videos for Flat Earth. I can't remember who that is.
DJ Oldman. I'm just kidding.
DJ Old Moon, yeah.
I'm just teasing, bro.
I think I have one of his videos saved somewhere laying around.
You better. You're going to be in trouble.
I can play one. I have them on my computer, but
Well,
I don't think.
I got them already.
First DJ never have
I don't think Restream is gonna be able to play it.
That's all right, dude. I got Made by God set up right here, right now, so I can play it. It's a good video. Produced by DJ New Moon or whatnot.
I'm gonna put the link of my.
Yeah, go ahead. Put a link for your channel in.
It's a lyrics audio for tomorrow.
Oh,
but,
nice.
But I did some visual, some small visual. It's fun. It's gonna be fun. It's not techno, so.
Oh. Well, I don't listen to technical all the way, but when I was younger, I used to go.
Technos that you made are really good. They really are.
Yeah, they
good.
are.
They're really good.
Like Made by God, it's drum and bass. Sometimes it's
Yeah.
techno. Sometimes it's tech house. Sometimes house. Sometimes try. I did the. Jesus is the only way. This song is tribal house. So
Yeah.
I do trance, psytrance. I have disco song. I have all genre, but it's all in electronic. But since I know you guys and all the streamer, and my 3 last big video, I do like sometime small rock jazz song or tomorrow the song medieval epoch music, you know.
Yes.
Nice.
But the music video at New Moon Night, the next 27th, it's gonna be.
Yeah, I've already got it almost all the
It's gonna be electronic music.
Got it.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say something. When I was younger, I went to a party one time. He doesn't know when to stop talking. Sometimes.
I know. Sorry.
Yes, that's all right. All right. We're going to round out. So I was going to say something to DJ real quick. I went to a party when I was younger. A girl named Sarah took me to this party, and I get there, and this guy is speaking French, but he had a different accent. It was Canadian, and he was talking all this like the French Canadians were like, oh, so much better than everybody else, and everybody else in the room was getting irritated because we're all drinking and stuff. And I almost got into a fight with him, and then come to find out he was a French Canadian guy, and he was basically talking stuff about a lot of down talking Americans like the French Canadians, and he was talking about even regular Canadians being like the worst. I don't know where it's like there was something about French Canadians that he thought he was better than everybody. And we got really drunk. He got real loud about it, and he started like pushing people around. That was the first impression I ever got of a French Canadian. I'm sorry, it has nothing to do with you. I know that.
Oh man, look, when I go on internet, it's the same with American. They always talk about Canadian this, Canadian that, and then when you talk about French, they say, "Oh, French this, French that," but they talk about French from France, not French Canadian, you know. But they always talk about Canadian this, stupid Canadian, and Canadian always say, "Oh, you are like always make war," but when American talk to French, they say, stupid French with the cheese and the baguette under the arm, you know. In French, they don't talk about us, but you talk to a French Canadian, a Quebecois, and like it's a little bit confusing sometimes, but yeah,
it is. That night was really confusing. I didn't realize what he was even saying because his accent was so heavy. I just knew he was getting loud. And he said something about Americans sucking, and
English, French, whatever. It's all it always like this because before or whatever. But when the COVID is there and we have to stop all this tyranny, French and English come together, all the trucker, and they stop. And they stop all this shit. And Trudeau say, "Oh, I stopped this. I put them in jail. The COVID is over. There's no more virus." No. It's the English and the French together. They stop all this. But in the news, they say, "Oh, it's the king is Trudeau. He did it. He did it." Yeah, no. He took money from bank of the people. He canceled money. It's not allowed. It's not the law. It's illegal. Whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's that's stupid. It's French, English, whatever.
I want to ask you a question. Who is Trudeau? To be honest, I know his father was he went to Cuba, right? And he was the
Trudeau was his father was in the government, but Justin Trudeau was a snowboard teacher. And very cute, but not cute after everything he did. Oh, now he's not cute anymore. It's always the same shit. It's always the same. An ego control the two sides.
Yeah.
It's not the same gang, but the goal is the same. I want to be the one to take more money from them. They are slave. I do everything. I have everything. Even if I print the money or I put numbers on a unlimited card. You work.
I get you. Now check this out. Check this out, DJ. I got one of these. You see this? See the astronaut?
Yes.
He projects galaxies. Anyways, I thought it was kind of cool. Yeah, he's the son of Castro, actually. The bastard son of Castro. Yeah, his dad is not his dad. His mom had an affair with Fidel Castro when she was down in Cuba, when he was the, what do you call it, the liaison or the, I can't think of the name. But yeah, that's how Trudeau became. Dad was off on business, being a diplomat, and mom was hanging out, and Fidel Castro came along and wined and dined her, and voila, Castro. I mean, Trudeau, sorry. Castro, Trudeau, what's the difference? That was a fun conversation. Yeah, but if you look into it, he really is the son of Fidel Castro. Trudeau is. That his dad's not not a prime minister, but what do they call it when you're a diplomat in another country? Like, say, if you were from Canada and you came here, you would be in government, but you would be the ambassador of Canada here. I think that'd be a proper way to say it. You'd be a representative. Yeah.
You mean not the president, but the?
Yeah, like if you had a representative. Yeah. What prime ministers are actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, prime ministers are actually like presidents. So, like Trudeau is a prime minister of Canada, right?
Yeah, but it's because the Queen.
Yeah.
We are really controlled by stuff that they're not here. I don't know. Maybe I'm French Canadian, but I only watch English stuff since long time. But I never talk with people in English.
I know. I hear you.
I write, I type, I chat, but
well, that's your first language. Yeah, makes sense to me.
But my grandmother was. I have 4 blood in me, so I have Irish, German, and First Nation, okay, Amérindien, and French Canadian. So I have like girl's eyes because my Amerindian blood, but my grandmother speak English, only English. So I don't know. She have a white skin with a red dot everywhere. She's Irish.
Nice.
and the side of my mom, they are German and Amérindien, the Huron, First Nation Huron, Quebec. Yes.
Quebec is actually, I've heard it's a beautiful country though.
Yeah. But Montreal, the city now, it's very ugly because it's like infested of. It's like California where there's people drug in the street. It's almost like this. Like people square everywhere in the corner, all the corner. You
Nice.
you walk 30 seconds and you have a smoke? No. You walk 10 seconds. Hey, you have $1? No. You walk
No.
1 second. You have a smoke? You have a smoke, bro?
Go away.
Like no, the city is over. It's dead.
Yeah,
You
I lived in
always
Charlotte.
you're always in a 200 Wi-Fi hotspot. Everywhere you go.
Yeah. I lived in Charlotte. There's 2 million plus in that city, and yeah, it's the same thing. Charlotte's in North Carolina. It's one of the larger cities in. It was the fastest growing city in the U.S. at one point in time. And I think it may be around 3 million people there. Yeah, but that many
Oh.
people in one place, dude. All right, I'm gonna play out. And
Hey,
see
good
you guys.
night. Bye, everyone.
Say good night,
Bye,
Ryan.
Ryan. Bye, chat. À la prochaine. See you next time.
Avita Zane.
Bye, Ryan.
I'm watching my.
Step by step, as we climb through the noise, we will rise, voices strong, we will shine.
I'll post the link.
Drive.
Ah, cool.
Tonight. Tonight, tomorrow, however.
Breaking chains. We are igniting flames. Focus up, truth is hot, no good to locate. Round and round, we can see all the stalker spin. God is real, hear me now, let the truth begin. The earth is flat and I won't stop. In shadow bend this wild debate. We are awake this time, my friend. We are made by God. We are breaking chains. We are igniting this time, my friend. We are made by God.